Hello everyone. Today we're doing a denim test using the Ikonix KS-335a, 335 alpha. It's a cylinder bed sewing machine. And I'm going to give it a shot and see just how many layers this sewing machine can handle. I do have a V-board M2 lock stitch industrial sewing machine, and it can do 15 layers of denim. As you can see here, it's doing a little struggling. You're supposed to hold the thread as you're sliding it through for the first couple of stitches. As you can see, I did not do that. And the thread got caught up into the machine. You can also see that, I need to do a little TLC on my tension. Okay. So I'm trying to pull it out. So that was one layer of denim. Let's see how it performs with 2 layers of denim. Okay. And I'm fairly new to this machine, so just trying to get the mechanics down and understand the machine. It's a bit of a learning curve. I'm not really used to working with this kind of platform, but I'm giving it a shot here. And I'm not really caring how the stitches, if it's straight line, curved line. Just want to test out the machine. Now I must say, I do like how the machine is moving. What should I say? The walking foot is moving. I'm really impressed about that. Now I do have another walking foot, and I actually have 2 other walking foot sewing machines. But I'm really impressed how this one moves. So it does have a servo motor that it gives a little bit more speed control. So I have it here down at I think it's 200 stitches per minute, which is pretty much typically what I like to sew at. Even on my V-board M2, I'd sew right around 200 stitches a minute. On my portable walking foot sewing machine, it does a zigzag stitch. And that's a family sew, FS288. It does not have speed control. Okay. So you see that those are 2 layers. Just showing you that from 2 layers. I'm going to fold it in half. And that's going to give us 4 layers, okay? So let's see how it handles 4 layers. Now this video is a lot longer than I typically prefer to put out, but I figured I'd give this sewing machine, a little bit more time. It's going to take me a little time to get used to the sewing machine. But I really wanted to do this denim test. It's just a piece of scratch denim or scrap denim. So we have 4 layers loaded up. As you can see, I'm holding the threads in the back, so it doesn't get caught up in the machine. Definitely got to remember to hold that thread in the back. That's the top thread and the bottom thread. Otherwise, you say that top thread will get caught into the machine. Okay. Now, I will say I am thoroughly impressed how this machine is performing. Look at it. That's a real strong stitch. Now, like I said, I do need to go in here and touch the tension. As you can see, that top stitch is coming through the bottom, and that's a little bit more than I prefer. But to each his own. All right, so we're going to fold that over, and that's going to give us 6 layers of denim. Okay, 6 layers of denim. Give it a shot. And it's just handling it with ease, no problem whatsoever. If you see the side of there, right there, I actually serged the denim. I sent it through my serger at some point in time or another, but for now it's just a piece of scrap fabric. My tailoring shears. I have other pairs of scissors, but I really like those. Those are my favorite. Something about the way they when they cut. Right there, we have just a little bit of thread got caught in the machine, and cut the top thread too short, where it just receded back, almost through the needle, and almost lost it, but I was able to pull it back through the eye of the needle. So let's fold it over again. Okay, now it's going to give us 8 layers of denim. Let's check that out. You see I'm holding the thread in the back. That walking foot is definitely a game changer. Okay, definitely a game changer. If you can see towards, right up under the table, there's a chain going from, through the table, but it's going to the second foot pedal of this sewing machine. That's a little, it's different. Kind of reminds me of a car. You got a gas pedal and you have a brake pedal, and kind of reminds me of a car a little bit. So it's definitely taking some getting used to. Now they do have a platform that you can put around your cylinder base sewing machine that gives it the flat bed effect. I have not purchased that yet, and I don't know if I want to purchase it. But I do already have a flatbed sewing machine. But, it would be a nice accessory, a nice attachment to have. So fold it over again. Now, this right here is 8 layers of denim. Okay. Strong stitching. Now, I am using some bonded nylon as thread. Let's check it out one more time. This is 10 layers right here. Now, right here, I believe I ran out of thread on the bottom. Okay, so the machine kind of jammed up on me. Hey, you guys, thank you for stopping through. If you like this, like, follow, and subscribe. Don't forget to share. I'm just here on a sewing journey, and in that same token, testing out the different machines that I have from time to time. I really did like this machine. I do like this machine. I love it. I got to get used to it, and come back for more. All right, come back for more.